I mean, I guess I would say it's just pretty much bragging rights, you know. Just since this last year, I've seen a lot more Oregon stuff than OSU stuff. And, I mean, the year before when OSU beat us, even around in Eugene, we saw a lot of Oregon State stuff, but that stuff's kind of going away now that we won last year. I mean, it's just kind of just that the atmosphere being around the Civil War is pretty special. It's unlike any other game you ever play in, and, you know, I'm just pretty excited to be a part of it.
Even if you're a Duck fan, you don't necessarily root for the Beavers, but you get to this point. Is it extra special knowing that what is on the line?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much what you dream about as a kid. You know, sports is pretty much just trying to go out there and win the biggest game possible, whether it's, you know, the Super Bowl or the World Series. And you know, for us, it's the Civil War. And, you know, not only is it the Civil War, but it's the Civil War to go to the Rose Bowl, so it's going to be pretty crazy.
As a kid growing up in the state of Oregon, do you remember when you were younger the emotions of the Civil War?
You know, I think I came to one as a kid, and then I was being recruited by OSU, and I went to one at Research Stadium. And you know, it's just a totally different atmosphere. First of all, I mean, game day in Eugene is pretty awesome. There's nothing else like it, and the Civil War, I mean, you can't even really put it into words. It's pretty special.
It's a huge game, but Coach Kelly has done a pretty good job all season long of making every game important. So as big as this one is, practice this week, they're ratcheting up a little bit, but he's still making it just a very important game.
Yeah, I mean, we got to treat it just like it's any other game. You know, OSU is just another opponent we have on our schedule, and we've just done a great job all year, kind of taking it one day at a time. And, you know, we're just trying to do the same thing this week, try not to make it too big than what it is, and it's just a game, and so we're just going to go out there and try to play the game. So,
will you do anything different approaching this game in the last 24 hours ahead of time? Any routine differently?
No, I mean, you just got to treat every game and every kick like it's the same, whether it's in practice or in a game, and you know, maybe you focus up a little more and you kind of realize what the importance of this game is, makes you focus a little more. But I mean, that's really only it. It's just another game, and just try to take it just as that, I guess.
I got an interesting question, not relating simply to this game, but mini game. As a kicker, sometimes opposing coaches will try to ice a kicker on a big kick late. Mentally, what does that do for you? What routine do you go through when that happens? You're ready to kick, and here comes a timeout.
I mean, for me, I think I've never really been iced, but if I would get iced, I think I'd probably go over to the kicking net and kick a few more balls just to kind of continue making good contact on the ball and kind of just distract myself from the situation. You know, I kick into the net a lot during the game just to do that, kind of distract myself and keep me focused on just doing my simple job. And you know, just, again, you just got to kind of treat it as another kick and go out there and hope you make it.
Coaches and players on both sides have talked about this being a pretty evenly matched game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what for you do you think is it going to come down to? What kind of factors?
I think emotions. You know, if we're able to use our emotions as a positive for us, then I think the Autzen crowd is definitely gonna help us with that. And you know, emotions are pretty tricky. They can either help you or they can hurt you. And you know, this game's definitely probably going to be the most emotional of the year, being the Civil War and the rights to the Rose Bowl. So hopefully we can just channel that energy into a positive force for us.